Smoked turkey? Goat cheese? And a whole side of barbecued beef. Oh, I sure got my letter. Uh-oh. That might be the Bradley girls looking for me. Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills, Jane Hathaway speaking.
Is that you, Jethro?
Is that you, Uncle Jed?
Yeah?
Well, if that's you, this is me.
Oh, Merry Christmas, boy. Did Santa Claus remember you?
He sure did. There's enough victuals here to last me pretty near all day.
Good. Say, I've been trying to call Mr. Drysdale, but ain't no answer at his house.
Oh, he's been sleeping here, Uncle Jed. Ellie's bear, Fairchild, is so crazy about him, he won't let Mr. Drysdale out of his sight.
Rotten bear. Kicks, snores, takes all the covers, eats in bed. I might as well spend the night with my wife. Wakes up like my wife, too. Oh, what a night. Oh, no. He even beats me to the bathroom.
Selfish! Now, listen, Fairchild. Don't spend the whole morning in there. And don't squeeze the toothpaste from the middle of the tooth.
Did you get your call through to Beverly Hills, Mr. Clampett?
Yes, sir, and I sure do thank you for all your trouble.
Oh, my pleasure. I was coming in to open the store anyway and bring this bank you gave me.
Well, that old bank of yours looked like it was kind of bulging at the hinges.
Yeah, thanks to the savings account you folks opened for Betty and Steve's baby. I think I'll transfer the funds right now. Miss Hathaway ain't back yet.
Doggy. A rabbit's foot.
Yeah, that's my insurance.
Does it work?
Ain't been robbed yet.
And a buckeye.
Well, you folks been putting in so much money, I figured I'd better double my coverage.
Yeah, I reckon a banker can't have too much protection. This sure is a dandy buckeye. You got any more like this?
I'm curing a whole bunch of them in the back room. Help yourself.
Well, thank you.
Oh, maybe Granny'd like one, too.
She would for a fact.
Mr. Drucker, I have just had the most exhilarating drive through your charming village.
I'm glad you like it, Miss Hathaway.
I understand that every Christmas you decorate the Hooterville Cannonball and ride through the valley singing Christmas carols.
Yeah, we've been doing that for years.
I can't wait to join in.
Good. Well, we'll be ready to go in just a minute. I just transferred my money from my old bank to the one Mr. Clampett gave me.
I thought my boss was the only one who opened his bank on Christmas Day.
Oh, you're joking. He don't really.
He should be arriving at the office just about now. May I call and wish him a Merry Christmas?
Of course.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Drysdale.
Ah, humbug! What are you doing in here? Can't you read? This is private. Now get back to your bookkeeping.
Oh, but Mr. Drysdale, your employees requested me to hand you this petition, asking you to let them go home and have Christmas dinner with their loved ones.
No one of those goofballs ever get any work done. They spend all their time signing petitions.
You didn't even read it.
I know it by heart. It hasn't changed in 20 years. Now pick up that mess, litterbug. Yes. And then go downstairs and tell those malcontents if they want something for Christmas, I'll give them a taste of the cat.
You seem exceptionally mean this morning.
I am mean. I spent half the night playing Santa Claus, gift wrapping ham hocks and goat cheese, and the other half in bed with an old bear.
How is Mrs. Drysdale?
Hello? A collect call for Miss Hathaway? No, I won't accept the charges.
But Chief, there's no payphone here, and I only wanted to say 2 words. Merry Christmas.
And I have 2 words for you. You're fired.
Fired? Well, what for?
For deserting your post.
But you said I could drive the Clampetts to Hooterville.
Well, now you can stay there.
Very well. Perhaps I'll go to work for Mr. Drucker. He's just opened a new bank.
A new bank. And that's one horse town. I don't believe it.
Well, it's true.
Mighty dandy buckeye.
Mr. Clampett gave him a new bag for Christmas. Well, perhaps you'd like to hear it from Mr. Clampett himself. It's Mr. Drysdale.
Oh. Merry Christmas, Mr. Drysdale. Well, yeah, I did. Well, Granny and me had put so much money in his old bank it wouldn't hold no more, so I gave him a new one. Hello? Hello? Mr. Drysdale, you there?
Wake up, Mr. Drysdale. Wake up. No heartbeat. Oh, I forgot. He hasn't got one. Help, somebody! Help! Mr. Drysdale's fainted!
What do you think you're doing?
I'm just waiting for the glue to dry on these new letters.
Get back to your bookkeeping.
But I'm the manager now.
Says who?
Says our new president. Just a minute, can't you read? It says private.
Thank you for the beautiful Christmas gift, Chief.
Well, you deserve it after 11 years of faithful service, Miss Hathaway.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Mr. Drucker.
And a Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Cratchit.
And your employees have asked me to hand you this testimonial letter, thanking you for their raise, their bonus, their pension, their profit-sharing plan, their paid-up insurance, their shorter hours, and a 5-day week, and especially for personally paying off all their mortgages.
My pleasure.
You're a wonderful man, Chief.
Stop calling him Chief! I am your chief!
Not anymore, Mr. Drysdale. You're just one of us Indians now. Can I flog him, Mr. Drucker?
For me, Mr. Cratchit.
No. That would be mean. There are 65 other employees waiting to flog him.
But I want to be first. Me first!
All right. Everyone will get a chance. Call in all the other employees.
He's coming too. Miss Hathaway always said a 20 would do it.
Don't flog me, please. Everyone can have the rest of Christmas off. Go home to your loved one.
Okay, I got my bags put away. Finish your game, then we'll head for the shady rest and some of that Christmas dinner.
Oh, I feel guilty about not helping with all that cooking.
Well, Ellie Mae ain't helping either. She's out riding with Eb.
Eb ain't got a car.
We must have borrowed one. He said he was taking Ellie for a ride.
Ellie Mae, I'm gonna see if I can borrow Miss Hathaway's car.
Well, you tired of pumping, Ab?
It ain't just a pumping. Every time we meet the train, we gotta stop and take this thing off the tracks. Miss Hathaway, can I borrow your car to take Ellie Mae for a ride?
Why, certainly, Eb.
Oh, thank you, Miss Jane.
Eb, you sure got a nerve. How do you expect us to get to the Shady Rest Hotel?
You can take my car.
Oh, thanks.
I don't mind a little exercise.
Me either. Come on, Mr. Drucker.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt me either. Have a good time.
Thank
See you at the Shady Rest.
Bye, Mr. Drucker. What could be keeping Sam and Jed and Miss Jean?
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, Granny.
Do you reckon that Sam could be asking Jed for my hand?
Granny, is it really that serious between you and Mr. Drucker?
He wrote me a letter proposing to me.
Really? Well, then it's settled.
Well, I think he proposed, but before I could get to that part, Ellie's bear ate my letter.
The bear? What are you talking about?
True. I was sitting at the kitchen table reading Sam's letter when...
Granny, are we going to Hooterville for Christmas?
Yeah, honey, but don't bother me now. I think Sam's building up to a proposal.
Well, is Mr. Drysdale going to take care of my critters like he done Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Fairchild? Mr. Drysdale's going to be giving you breakfast in bed again.
Oh, no, he ain't. Come take a look. Look what he done to my very best. He's eating my letter. Help him. And ever since then, I've been trying to figure out whether I'm engaged or not. It's driving me crazy.
Merry Christmas.
Could that be Sam?
Oh, I think it's Steve.
Oh, it's the little mama and
Merry
her papa.
Christmas.
And my precious baby. Oh, let me see the little darling. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looks more like me every day.
Would you like to hold her, Granny?
Oh, I'd love to, honey, but I better not. I'm a nervous wreck.
What's the trouble?
My sweetie's keeping me on needles and pins.
Your sweetie?
Sam Drucker.
And she doesn't know if they're engaged or not. The bear ate Sam's proposal.
Yeah. Honey, let's go out and come in again.
I know. You're going to sing your new song for Granny. It's just what she needs. Oh, please do, Steve. It's beautiful. Now, you sit down right here and listen. This song tells you how to get more out of life by living one day at a time.
One day at a time, I'm living one day at a time, a fleeting moment out of time that finds you near me. What is there to plan for, to hope for, hang on to? Though we may want to, too soon it's gone. There is now, and now is past. So live as if the clock were fast, as if each moment were the last. To see and hear me. If there's no tomorrow, no heartbreak, no sorrow, there's so much to give if you only live one day at a time. It will happen one day, a Sunday, a Monday. So refill your cup as the sun comes up, one day at a time.
Thank you, Steve. That was beautiful. Just what I needed.
That song was really inspiring.
It sure was. Now, let's all go to the kitchen and get to work.
Yeah.
Wasn't that inspiring? Well, let's go take it out.
Jethro! I'm in the parlor with Fairchild. We're playing checkers.
Checkers? You stupid bear.
That's all. I quit.
Jethro! What do you think you're doing?
I'm getting hustled by a bear, that's what. He ain't fooling me. He's a checker shark.
You mean he beat you?
4 straight games. He won my ham hocks, my smoked turkey, my goat cheese, and now, my sausages.
What about the side of beef?
He'd have won that, too, except I ate it for breakfast.
Jethro, listen, you've got to drive me to Hooterville. I don't have a car.
I ain't going near Hooterville. I promised to marry the Bradley girls. You said yourself they'd put me in jail.
Well, I'll take care of it.
I ain't taking no chances.
No, look, Jethro, I've got to get there. Your Uncle Jetta's given Sam Drucker a new bank, and he's putting all his money in it. If I don't get there in time, I'll lose $80 million.
Look at it this way, Mr. Drysdale. Money ain't everything.
No wonder that bear beat you. All right, if you won't drive me, can I borrow the truck?
Help yourself.
Oh, thank you, Jethro. I'll be back in a few days, and take good care of Fairchild.
Hold it! You ain't leaving me here alone with this, hairy Minnesota fats.
Jethro!
If you goes, he goes. I ain't sharing no bed or no bath with no 400-pound checker hustler.
But I can't drive through the streets with a bear. What will people think?
Put some clothes on him and they'll think he's a hippie. Here's your directions, Mr. Drysdale. With Granny's white lightning in the gas tank, you'll make Hooterville by dark.
Yeah, with Fairchild in the front seat, I'll be lucky to make it out of town.
Don't worry, Mr. Drysdale. Just leave by way of the Sunset Strip and nobody will even notice him. Oh, and if you get tired, let the bear drive. Merry Christmas!
Looks like Ab and Ellie beat us home.
Yeah, and we pumped pretty fast.
Perhaps they hurried home to help with the work, and we should do the same.
Looky there.
I guess I was wrong. There can't be much work to do if Uncle Joe's asleep.
Stranger, that's a sure sign there's work to do.
Drucker, I need your help.
How much?
Not money. Heck, I make $1.50 a week. That's enough to marry Ellie on, ain't it?
Yeah, considering she's worth $20 million.
20 million? Who's got 20 million?
Ellie Mae Clampett. So's Granny.
Granny's got 20 million?
Well, Mr. Clampett's got 80, and he told me it's split 4 ways.
Wonder if that sweet little woman needs any help in the kitchen.
Now, what is it, Eb?
I can't get up the nerve to propose to Ellie. Will you do it for me?
Oh, that won't work.
Sure it will. I'm just a dumb old country boy. You're a merchant prince.
I'm a general storekeeper.
Also a postmaster, and a banker, and a judge. You can sentence her to marry me.
Look, Eb, I'll tell you what I'll do. If I get a chance, I'll put in a good word for you, okay?
You gotta do more than that.
Well, I'll tell her you're a fine catch.
That's it. Lie for me.
It was at Sam Drucker's awful long time. Did he ask for my hand?
Well, no.
He's a slippery rascal. You let a bastard get past middle age and he's awful hard to reel in.
Yeah? Any fish that stayed off the line as long as Sam has likely spit out a lot of hooks.
I'll get him yet.
Any news yet, Granny? Did Mr. Drucker ask for a hand?
No, he didn't.
Oh, well, then how about taking us up on our suggestion? It wouldn't take long. We've got all the equipment.
No, I'm going to catch him fair and square.
Okay. Well, call us if you change your mind.
All right.
Come on, Bobby Joe. Let's finish up.
What was that all about?
That's girl talk, Jed. Where's Slippery Sam?
He's out on the porch last I seen him.
Mr. Drucker, Ed said you wanted to talk to me.
Oh, yeah, Ellie Mae. Let's sit down over here for a minute. Eb's an awful nice boy, don't you think?
Sure do. Awful shy, though.
Yeah, well, he's a country boy. And he asked me to... Well, I'm a justice of the peace, you see, and I can marry folks.
I know.
Well, look, Ellie, I'll get right to the point. You like Eb well enough to marry him?
Well, gee, I don't know. This is awful sudden, Mr. Drucker. Getting married's mighty serious business.
I know, Ellie. Well, you take your time, think it over, and if your answer is yes, I'll marry you.
Okay.
Girls, Bobby Joe, Billy Joe.
What is it, Granny?
He likes him young. So I'm putting myself in your hands. Work your magic on me.
Oh, that's wonderful.
There's an old saying, if the fish ain't biting, change your bait.
Has anyone seen Granny? She's disappeared.
Sam, where are you hiding my golden girl?
But I haven't seen her.
Fess up, you're trying to take her away from me.
You're nuts.
How'd you like to settle this man to man?
Well, okay.
Okay, then just step outside.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Get your choice of weapons, red or black.
You want to play checkers, or?
$20 million. Winner take all.
Uncle Joe, Mr. Drucker, Bobby and I can clear up the mystery for you. Granny's upstairs.
Yes, we offered to help her with her makeup and wardrobe, but things got out of hand.
She went so far overboard that we gave up.
Hello, boys. You two go in with the old folks and leave us kids alone. So, you like 'em young, do you, sweetie? Well, come on over here under the mistletoe.
Joe, your golden girl's talking to you.
She ain't talking to me.
Come on over here, handsome.
Handsome. By golly, she is talking to me.
Where are you going?
I gotta finish decorating the train so we can sing Christmas carols tonight.
Let him go. Come on over here, Sammy. Let's play post office.
I just remembered. I promised to help Joe decorate the train.
It ain't true that blondes have more fun. He's too old for me anyway.
With boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. John, we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Roll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
Wait a minute now. Before we commence the next song, who would like some more Acorn? How about you, Sam?
I think I've had enough, Granny. I could swear I just saw a bear driving a truck.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all